Spain, for instance, they literally dressed those
You yellow
accused
belly.
of heresy in yellow capes to show their betrayal to the Spanish Inquisition. And the color has lived in infamy ever since.
Banana!
You see? Don't
no,
you just
stop.
want to yeet it out of an
No.
airlock? But then what
Yeah.
about green? I just talked about how green is the color that pops the best for our eyes. Is that a sussy color too? No.
Wait, but you describe people that are green as they are new, they are fresh, they are untested, they are unexperienced. If you're green, then you're new to something, right?
At first glance, it certainly feels like green and
Maybe
guilt
can't be
should
trusted.
go hand in hand. After all, it's the go-to color used by animation companies to show evil magic. Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty, Rasputin in Anastasia, Ursula in Little Mermaid, and
She-Go from Kim Possible when she has like the fists that go green.
Bruno's fortune-telling in Encanto. It's a color
Wait, Bruno's not the bad guy though,
that's
right?
constantly associated with treacherous villains, strange potions, toxicity. That said, any negative connotations of the color are
Nurgle.
far outweighed by its natural sense of calm.
Green is not a creative color.
Sure, it might not be, but it is a relaxing color. In a 2020 study,
Okay, green is relaxing because I don't think it's because of the color. I think it's because of the nature effect where all the plants out there in the world, they're all green, right? So they have the calming effect by being plants and be like living creatures and the living things.
39% of people said
But it's
that
not
green
the
made them
color,
feel relaxed
right?
and content. Again, this is one of
Maybe
those
not.
primal instinct things. Our bodies want to be in nature. We are programmed to eat nice green plants because green means health and
Okay, that's not true. Yeah, we're programmed to do. If we're programmed to do it, try giving a bit of broccoli to a 3-year-old child. Yeah, see how programmed humans are to eat broccoli when you do that.
vibrancy. It means safety. As such, we're naturally inclined to trust green things more than most other colors. So green is good and
Oh yeah, why does the Green Party lose every election that it's ever
yellow
in?
is sus. What other colors should we be on the lookout for? Well,
Brown.
in 2020, some
Don't like brown.
researchers from University College London asked over 400 people to pick a color from a color generation website that they associated with feelings of guilt. Number 2
Orange.
came in as black, and number 1 was our good old buddy, red. Let's just start with black. You see, black
know.
is an
Like,
interesting
I'd
color.
say like
it's
dark
naturally
orange.
paired with dark emotions like sadness, depression, and fear. It also feels dark and shadowy, as if you're trying to purposely hide something. That said, it might be hiding too well. A study of what car colors tend to get into the most accidents showed that the riskiest car to drive is a black car, because its
Oh, yeah,
darker
yeah, 'cause
colors make it blend in
darker.
more with the surrounding area. So, in an emergency meeting, even though black is paired with more negative connotations, if you keep your mouth shut, you should be fine. That said, if someone does bring up your name, be careful and play humble. Black is actually considered to give impressions of high authority and dominance. Think about black belts in
Really?
martial arts or the black
Oh,
diamonds
okay.
on ski slopes. Both show a level of mastery and skill. You are one of the elite. It's why villains wear black. Same thing for judges. It puts them into positions of power and
That's why villains learn black. Same thing for judges. Matt is subconsciously trying to get us to associate judges with villains because the justice system is inherently unbalanced and unfair towards the lower class.
authority, which is why
I totally agree
lawyers
with that. Let's
actually
go, Matt
recommend that
Pat.
their
Let's go.
clients do not
Punch
wear
myself,
black
whoops.
to court because it doesn't give people the impression that you're innocent or willing to listen. Instead, it makes you look powerful, aggressive, and in those contexts, guilty. Something that you're also looking to avoid in an emergency meeting. Which now brings us back to where this whole question first started, red. How sus is red? Well, in addition to being highly associated with guilt like black and being a bright visible color like yellow, red has a few other things that are working against it. First, red is obviously the color of danger and warnings. Like I mentioned at the top of the episode, seeing red makes you perform worse on tests. Red can also cause heart rates to rise and
I
blood
still don't know
pressures
about
to
that one.
increase. All of these things are going to be working against your ability to convince others that you're innocent. But what deals red another killing blow is the psychological phenomenon called the recency effect. If it wasn't obvious, the recency